A lot of goodies, a lot of great stuff. These are from 1991. Yeah, I remember having these cards as a kid, um, but thought this would be a fun one to start with. All the auctions tonight will be 20 seconds. Um, Obviously, they get extended as you place as bids get placed as it gets closer to time. Shipping's a little unique, so shipping starts at $6. Every other item you win will be 50 cents. We've got some pretty big items this year, so some of the larger items I'm going to charge a little bit more on shipping, but all shipping will be combined to make it a little easier on you. So let's get started. First item, Desert Storm. Such a unique card. So unique. I don't know. Did anybody have those as a kid? Anybody remember those as you were younger? Maybe some of you weren't kids, but pretty cool. Pretty cool item. I think my LCS still has a hobby box of them. All right. Congrats, Jeremy. Nice first item there. All right. Let's get the giveaway up. So I like to do giveaways. This first one's going to go for 10 minutes. I want to give people plenty of time to join. It should be up now. And let's do our next item. I about just did another giveaway. How funny would that have been? Let's keep it old school here. We've got some 1990 Donners. 1989. Little value packs there. Little throwback. And we're going. I have no idea what's even in these. There's looks like puzzles in here. So 48 cards and 9 puzzles, and then 90, and then 89 is, what is that? It says 9 puzzles and 48 cards. All right, congrats. Yeah, let's mix it up. Let's do a photo. Let's do a photo. We've got all kinds of items. All kinds of items. We've got basketball. We've got jerseys. We've got autographed photos. We got a football. We got blasters. So this Jose Canseco. There's 2 Jose Cansecos that we're doing tonight. We're doing a Mario Chalmers. They come in these little lightweight frames. I'm going to ship it just like that. You can call that the person that donated it. I'm going to call it their custom framing. So nice little feature there. And we're going. Jose Canseco. And my camera's having a little fun jumping around here. Yeah, let's not work right, phone. Jose Canseco. Not quite sure what my phone's doing. All right. Congrats. Nice little pickup. Again, we got a giveaway going. Justin Fields pink camo. All right, let's do another fun, unique item. I like this one. As I called it, Garbage Paul Kids. This is sticker cards. Like there's a whole bunch in here. 24 packs, 8 cards per pack. And there we go. Not really sure what my camera's doing. Sorry about that, everyone. Not real sure why it's focusing in and out on me. You can tell I don't do this very often. Just once a year. Alright, congrats on that win. I am going to try to keep things going. I may be slow at times. Like I said, I'm not an expert at this. By no means. This is all for a great cause. Move the Duffy. Well, that's what it was. So much for my nice picture. Now you guys can just see my horrible background. Here I was trying to show off one of my fun items. Alright, so this is an autographed Keith Cash mini helmet. No COA because he is one of my neighbors. Lives up the street from me. 2 years ago he signed a couple items, so we did one last year. I held on to this one for this year, so no COA, but I can guarantee you, yeah, he signed it. And we're off. Yeah, I'm a rookie. Rookie. Nothing like some good memorabilia here. Keith Cash, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Great guy, too. Great guy. Very friendly. We're up to $11. Anybody else? Any takers? It's a good item. I like the gold. I've got a Neil Smith full-size gold. Awesome. Congrats on that win. All right. So expanding on what we're doing. So my goal is to not just make this about cards and sports, but ultimately it's about hobbies. So that ain't gonna hold it up. We've got a little comic book here. Little gloomy, creepy characters. So, got any kids that like comics? This is a good one. And we're going. Lots of good variety. So, comic books are just the tip of the iceberg. Congrats on that win. The goal is, starting in November, to constantly keep items in the shop. So I really want to focus on getting that shop to be more of a year-round thing. Really want to be able to push people to sell. So list a $5 card. Charge $1 for shipping. $5 goes to charity. Gets a card out of your house. But I want to make it a constant thing, not so much dependent on just charity events. Just really want to take it to the next level this coming year. So be on the lookout there for more items, more hobby related. So different various hobbies, just to keep things interested and gain different eyes on things, right? We want to keep things unique, be an all-in-one shop. Why can't I find this item? Alright guys, I am not good at this. This is why I don't do this on your Monday Madnesses. I'm just not good at this stuff. But I've got a couple little hangers here, little soccer action. Let's get that one going. Next, we are going to introduce some Parkside Soccer. So that is coming up next. So last year, we live auctioned just under 90 items. This year, we're doing 80. But like I said, I've set aside a lot of things to make this a more year-round thing. That's really where I want to go with this. Congrats on that win. So we'll constantly be putting stuff up. I've had some great donations of just autograph cards and numbered cards. So gonna make it more of a, like I said, a consistent thing. All right, we're gonna do Parkside cards. Wrong one. Got a couple USA packs, fresh faces, and our She Believes cup. Parkside cards, if you guys haven't seen them, they're pretty good cards. They're good quality. Big fan of Parkside. My daughter loves Parkside. She has tons of NWSL cards. So these are some good packs. Parkside sent us a lot of stuff. Shout out to them. All right, congrats on that win. Taking home the Justin Fields. Just gonna make a note of that real quick. All right, congrats on those packs too. Enjoy those. There, some good cards in there. All right, we're gonna do another fun little item here. I keep saying fun. Everything's fun. Everything's cool. So we've got a Clayton Kershaw Baseball Superstars. We got one of his cards. Got the hack of cards in there. We're gonna throw in there. Whoop, as I knock everything over. Jeez Louise. I'm a rookie. Can't tell. Alright, let's get that going. It's also why we're doing 20-second auctions. Keep things going. Oh, you're awesome. I'll make a note of that. I appreciate that. These baseball superstars are that's pretty cool. Congrats on that win. Taking home a fun item there. And look, my camera's still doing it. What the heck? All right, let's do. We're gonna do. Let's do bobblehead. This one is not autographed. We do have some coming up later that are autographed. This is a Chris Carpenter. One of those game day giveaways that was donated to us. And good luck. see if I put a black background. I'm just gonna make you guys go, what is he doing? What is wrong with this guy? All right, congrats on that win. Bobbleheads are fun. I got a whole bunch of them. Good stuff. All right, let's do. Oh, we gotta do one of these. I liked these. We're gonna do one. Let's make sure I put the right one on the stage. Who doesn't like Michael Jordan? We've got a 1992 Skybox USA Michael Jordan NBA Best Game. It's an SGC 7. If you don't have a Michael Jordan in your collection, this is a good one to get. Good luck. Who doesn't like Michael Jordan? Don't answer that, because if we want to stay friends, you're not going to tell me you don't like Michael Jordan. Just gonna put that out there. Congrats. Good card. Good card. All right, we're gonna do another comic. This one is a single book of a complete series, so 3 parts. It's the Black Orchid. Black Orchid. Like I said, it comprises of the 3 different books, all in one. So, if you like comics, this is a 3-in-1 for sure. Maybe that's my autofocus. Anyone know how to turn off an autofocus? So I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Congrats, Ninja Squirrel. Good pickup there. Fun stuff. I mentioned earlier that the goal is to keep things listed of all time. Brian Coe donated a ton of comic books, so we are going to look to keep things up, like I said, all the time. All right, we're gonna do one more auction, then we do a giveaway. Now we've got a Dylan Cousins autograph Buffalo hockey puck. Custom team issued there. Good luck. All right, congrats on that win. I'm doing so good I knocked a light over. Woo. All right, let's do a giveaway. We've got a few of these tonight, so we're going to do Leaf Pro Set. All the other giveaways today are going to be 5 minutes, so we're going to give you one of those today. So good luck on that giveaway. Make sure you enter. All right, let's do a big item. Let's do one of our big items. We've got 2021 Donruss football 12-pack box. So value packs. There are 30 cards per pack, so this is a good little item here. So good luck. Little football action going on. Who doesn't like football? Hey Cheyenne, welcome. All right, Donruss football. Oh, up to 61. We got a hot item. Love to see it. Love to see it. Coming up next, we're going to do a fun item. They're all fun. I just like it. This is awesome. You guys donated so many great items. Congrats on that win. These were sent to me pretty recently. I don't know if my photos did it justice. But these bobbleheads are in box, so it's in the box. Christopher McDonald, shooter. But he signed the back of the box. Even inscribed it, shooter. So no COA on this. Local event from the person that donated it. So if you guys need a shooter autograph, this is a good one, a fun one, kind of a unique one, really. I don't think I've seen a